Yeah, well, go on, my youths. 6 million ways that I choose one, because you know who we are. We them island boys, living them island life. We them island boys, living them island boys.
We
Right,
them
Dan?
island boys just trying to make it.
Just
We
trying
them
to make it,
island boys.
boys. I mean, we went like 5 or 6 episodes since that became a thing, and we never actually touched on that. So I figured at
Yeah.
some point we had to touch on them
I didn't
island
think we had
boys.
to touch on it at
Oh, we
all.
had to. We had to. We
No,
had to touch
uh,
touch on it.
I'm good. I'm good. Nah,
Come on, bro. You didn't want to be the island boys. Pop their guns, popping them at the sun. Wearing they vests, cause we's the best. Them island boys, we just trying to make it.
I
With
hope
them
you're just
island
making up
boys,
shit
we
right now
just
'cause I don't know
trying
any.
to fake it.
I mean, I don't know. I could just be like, armadillos are digging little holes in my backyard. Fucking TikTok trends, man. Oh.
Hey,
I
man,
try
that's
not to talk about the TikTok trends because they die so fast, and then that means the episode dies. But no, you had to bring up the fucking Island Boys.
bringing up them
Oh,
island boys, we
I
just
don't even know
trying
what they
to
fucking
make.
like. I don't know who they are. I just know they're that weird. They've got like fucking poop logs on their head and shit. Like
Oh
they're
my.
like wannabe Liberty Spikes, but they're dreads. Like
One of my
weird.
favorite
I
things,
don't
I think
know.
it was they compare them to the little doll from what was it, Toy Story, that had like just like the four poofs of hair.
Oh, I've seen the one of the wild berries, the young kid. So, but I see him and that Whoa Vicky chick all the time.
Oh
Like, compare-
God. Oh God. I don't even want to try and do it. I like doing impressions, but that's not an impression I ever want to do or say that
no,
I can do or be proud of doing.
dude, I got a
Ugh.
question for you before we really start kicking it all off.
Yeah, hold on. Before we really kick it all off, welcome to another episode of Perfectly Misfit. I'm your fucking host, Renee Encarnacion. Sitting next to me every fucking week after week is one of my favorite people in the fucking world, Daniel Webb. Dan, aka Webslinger25. How are you, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I said before we kick it off,
No, but
but you
this
kicked it off.
yeah, we gotta
You
kick it
kicked it
off.
off. But so I had gotten to kind of a little bit of an argument about the Epstein memes and stuff. And they said they're not funny anymore. And I said, "You're fucking retarded. They're always funny." And he's like, "Oh, it's just like kicking a dead horse." And I'm like, you are retarded. Mind you, this person is also a pseudo comedian who moved from America to the UK to
Well,
do stand up comedy there or some shit. Like,
yeah, well,
apparently, yeah.
that says enough, and that says enough in itself, right there.
But he's like an ultra super liberal too. So it's like he would be that person that like when Trump got elected, that girl that like just started screaming and crying. Yeah, that I swear to God, that
Oh God, I don't miss that bitch.
was her. No,
I don't
no,
miss that.
that meme is definitely dead. But
That died, and like it died when it came out because that did not represent those of us who were anti-Trump. Like there are some of us who were anti-Trump and not like extremist about it. It's just
right,
like, all right, this is just it just didn't make sense. Granted, it wasn't the end of the world like some people made it out to be, but
right,
like those of us with some sort of intellectual properties were like, this is not good. Not good. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We've had worse.
right.
Probably,
Well,
maybe not worse, but still, we've had like we've
I
had
don't
this.
know. Biden's pretty fucking bad.
Yes, I was
I
going to
will
say I don't know
also
about
say
worse,
that
actually.
uh, if we haven't realized as an American public yet that the president really doesn't fucking do anything, you're like he's just a patsy. He's just
Yeah.
a guy that says whatever, you know, the Illuminati. No, I don't
I
know,
think
but
I think
we're
the
telling
best
to say.
way to sum up that tanned Jew would be to call him an island boy. You're trying to make it. He's an island boy. He's just making that American dream. Like literally, like there is no other better American dream success story than Donald Trump. The guy is just like created 1,000 businesses, failed 1,000 times, has been
And
a,
just
a
kept going.
public embarrassment for God knows how long before he was ever considered to be in the running for presidency. And the dude still made it to the top. So, I mean, he's an
Yep.
island boy
He
and he
started
made
from the
it to the
bottom,
top.
and it
Yeah,
only took $100 million loan from his father to go
that's
to the
all.
top, baby.
That was all. Just 100 milli. 100 milli, right? I mean, Dan,
Fucking
didn't
chump
your
change, bro.
didn't your dad offer you 100 milli before he fucking passed away? I mean, come on, bro.
Something like that. Something
Like,
like that. But I was like, ma, you should keep
you're
that
like,
money
no, no,
for
give it to the
yourself.
kids, Dad, give it to the
No,
kids.
I
They
don't
need
need
it.
that
They
money.
don't need it.
I mean, that's like half what we spend when we go to the strip club.
You're like, Dad, I'm not an island. I'm a continental boy, just trying to make it.
Wearing camo hats, trying not to be naked.
Try not to be naked.
I'm a never nude. Oh shit! See, that's the one thing he just leaves. Doesn't tell you he's gonna leave. Just goes. We had something going, and he just was like, "Nope, we're gonna sideline this shit. I
Nah,
gotta go
nah.
get something for my fucking bong."
What are we
We
doing? A
go.
trail? Get out of here! Come on, man. Fucking, you can talk for fucking 14 seconds while
I
I'm gone.
can, and I did, but it was more fun to just shit on you for that 14 seconds.
At least I don't fucking pull a Corey Castle and make you sing 90s pop music horribly
Oh,
while I'm gone.
yeah, no, that's where I would just sit there quietly and say, "Learn to edit, homie," because he doesn't edit anything, and neither do we.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he does. He fucking creates clips. He's created more clips of our show than we've created clips of our show.
Yeah, I mean, he also, tries. We're at like, we put effort somewhat in. We don't put in the effort he does.
Yeah, on that note, I did download our last 2 episodes that need to go up to audio. I just haven't sent them to Dan.
Right.
So you can blame both of us. Technically, mostly me, but you can blame both of us. Dan hasn't busted my balls about getting them to him, and I haven't busted my own balls about getting them downloaded into him. So
Yeah, I just don't see the point of busting balls anymore. Like, you know what you got to do.
why are you yelling at me? Don't yell at me like that, dude.
Oh, that's the fun part. Anyway, so what's up, homie? How's your week been going?
And working like crazy. Hockey season's full in effect. Fucking doing DoorDash and shit,
Okay.
Trying to catch up on fucking bills after taking a couple weeks off of work in general.
Nice.
Looks like, I'll just might as well say it now. Looks like I'm gonna be going back to New York for Christmas.
Okay.
Which is gonna be awesome. I haven't been back home in 2 fucking years. I haven't been back home, since I left 2 years ago. So that's gonna be good times, man. Looking forward to that.
Awesome.
I have my boy Jack visiting from out of town. My boy Jack is a fellow Army bro from back east, from back in New York. He's visiting and considering moving here. So I spent the last 2 days or so fucking showing him around Denver, showing him places he might want to, might move into. So
Is
that's
he
been
staying
cool.
with you, or is he Airbnb-ing it?
He's got like one of those like hotel slash apartments, like you know, what I mean, like
Okay.
one of those like hotels that has like the fucking full kitchen and shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I saw
fucking-
you took him to some ramen place.
yeah. Took him to Corner Ramen. Corner Ramen is the spot, bro. You know what? Let's do the food shit early, just because I've been doing a lot of food shit, and like literally, like I've been well, every time you see me look over at this corner, it's because I'm looking at this little snack plate that I got set up. We went to this Mexican joint. It's like a carniceria, like a butcher, Mexican
Okay.
butcher. Um, I picked up some. He picked up some al pastor meat. I picked up some white cheese and chicharrón, and then
Okay.
which is like pork rind. And so I put some of that on a Ritz cracker, crumbled up the pork rind, and then I put a little bit of honey on top. God
No, yeah.
damn, bro. I am fat and loving every second of it.
Alrighty.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
it's not like a spicy thing or anything. It's just whatever. Like you can
Salty,
literally just buy like
salty,
a
salty,
fucking pork
sweet,
rind.
crunchy.
Like you just buy a pork rind and crush it up and do the same shit, basically.
Um, sure. This is like fresh of the fresh pork rind. Oh, look at this shit.
Okay. Okay.
If your pork rinds don't come in a hand weighed bag, they're not the same fucking quality. You gotta
Yeah.
understand. This is like the crunch level is different. The fatty texture from these pork rinds are a whole completely different level.
I'm trying to remember if it's a Jet Li movie or a Jackie Chan movie where they have like the shrimp pork rind things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
shrimp crackers.
Uh,
Probably thinking about shrimp crackers.
I swear it had to. It's Jet Li because it was the DMX one with
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die because it had the hooker or whatever, and he gave her a bag of the fucking shrimp crisps to go the fuck away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the shrimp crackers. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah. So, but I've
Yeah,
never seen those in real life.
yeah. This spot where I go, I usually go there for like I get shit there from like the back room. You know what I mean? Like I order shit that's not on the menu.
Uh,
Um, my buddy was just like, dude, you're being weird. How come you're like trying to ask me what I'm gonna order? I'm like, cause you're white and normally they don't speak English there.
yeah.
And I just want to make sure they're not gonna hustle your fucking dumbass. So he still ordered off the menu, but he didn't realize that like when I go in there, I
Yeah.
know how to get my shit. And I get it from the fucking back room. I get my shit hand cut. But yeah, like this place had I think 4 different kinds of pork rinds, if I remember correctly, bro. That place was off the fucking hook, bro.
Dude, I need
Yeah,
to get.
and then
I need to find a place to get some fucking street tacos. I've been craving that shit forever.
yeah. So I guess I'll shout out Carniceria de Jalisco, which is like butcher shop Jalisco. Jalisco is a town or city in Mexico. And I guess like these people are from there. And then Corner Ramen, man, like that place has never fucking failed me. I'm very picky about my food, especially if you guys, if you know me personally, you know
Yeah.
how fucking particular I am about my fucking food. And there is not a single ramen spot here except for that one so far. I've tried multiple. Uh, yeah, they're like their
I'm not a
flavors.
ramen person in general, so that's just. I mean, I like lo mein, different,
You
but
know,
that's like the only noodles I like. Like,
yeah, like I love lo mein, I love chow mein, I love fucking soba. I love all sorts of noodles, but like ramen is very particular. Here the noodles I noticed are just a little bit thinner than anywhere I'm like really used to in New York City.
Mhm.
Uh, Besides that, like the flavors are usually off. Like I'm a big ramen person. I've had the instant ramen since I was a kid, but like as I got older, um, my little brother fucking put me on to big boy ramen a lot more, and I appreciated it more and more as I got older. So a good bowl of
You can
ramen.
just buy like the packs of ramen instead of putting the brine and shit that they have in it. Do you just make your own ever?
What do you mean?
So like like your ramen packs that you buy, like Top Ramen,
Yeah,
and putting the brine, that shit in there. Do you put your own in ever? Like
like
do you
make my own broth.
Yeah.
No, no, those seasonings are never. You can never really get them properly. Like no,
Uh,
but also like the ramen that I buy to make at home, it's not ever the same shit that most people buy. Like I know how and where to buy the like better brand ramens. Like I don't do
I
top.
just buy it. Yeah, we just buy Top Ramen and whatever. It's like
Nah,
a
dude.
like a
Like
quick like snack
most
for the
good like you can go to like Walmart and like Targets now, and they have better brand ramens where like it won't just be like one little seasoning packet. Like some of these ramens now come with like 3 or 4 different seasoning packets, and like one will be like a hot chili oil, one
Yeah, dude,
packet
I
will
like.
just
Do
be
you get the
vegetables.
bowls? Do you get the bowl itself? Like, there's one that it's like it's not Top Ramen. It's like
It's
fucking
probably a Korean
cup of
brand. It's
soup
all
or
red.
whatever. Yeah, that's good as fuck. It comes with a chili sauce and the broth or whatever. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, the newer, better ones come with like
Is that the name
crazy.
brand? Better ones? Or I don't
do,
know.
I, do I need? No, hold on.
No,
Yeah,
no. You can hit me up later with it. But yeah, like I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of like the Korean brand ones. I
okay,
get.
so yeah, this will be like Japanese is always the good one, but then if you
Okay.
want spicy, that's Korean. Sapporo Ichiban.
Hmm.
So like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like
Yeah, that's the one that they always show on like TikTok and shit when people make the ramen and add all this shit to it.
yeah, but There's that's just one of the base ones. I mean,
Yeah.
I've eaten. I haven't been eating home much lately, so like I just started getting back into my old stash that it's been sitting around for a couple months. So like that's actually like the bottom of the barrel. I've had better ones, but I've eaten them recently. What
Yeah.
about you, Fatty? What else? What you been eating lately?
Oh, dude, I went Fat Boy on the grill.
Let's go.
Brats, made some brats, like a bunch of brats, and on this past weekend, brats and hamburgers, seasonals. I like hamburgers easy. Everybody can make hamburgers, but like I just season them up a little bit, put a little extra into it.
Into a brat
No, the
or the
hamburgers,
burgers? I was gonna say you can't season them.
and then making cook those medium well, depending like medium well for the kids. They like that. I'm more of a medium rare.
Yeah, of
But
course.
cook that and then cook the brats. Dude, the brats are fucking fire. They're
Nice.
like straight from the deli, not like the fucking Johnson or whatever the fuck, like they're like
Johnson
straight
and
from the deli.
Johnson, Pfizer, whatever.
Yeah. Fucking Moderna.
Moderna brats.
Yeah. Like no, this is straight from the deli brats. They're fucking fire. So
So I'm trying to
uh,
tell you, man, they're putting the vaccine in the fucking brats, kid. They're trying to fucking
making the
ruin
brats
football.
gay.
They're making the fucking NFL players gay through the fucking brats. I'm telling you. They're
Oh shit, bro.
making the brats gay.
So I haven't listened to
Come on, that's pretty
shit.
good. I like that transition instead of the frogs. They're making the fucking goddamn brats gay.
I'm transitioning right into podcast now, but I just because I've got 3 podcasts this week that were just fucking fantastic,
Making the goddamn brats gay.
and that's actually where I'm going with is fucking Rogan.
Uh-oh.
Rogan had Ari, Shane Gillis, and Mark Norman on.
The young
And
bull.
holy shit, Shane fucking killed it again. Like Shane was the best in the roast by far. Shane was the best by far on Rogan's podcast. Killed it. Just these one-liners, and he kept doing. Rogan, they all got hammered,
So
and Rogan.
hold on. Before I forget, because I feel like I didn't listen to last week's episode. Didn't get around to listening to our episode from last week. But did we talk about the roast last week? I don't think we did.
Oh, I think we did.
No, I think we talked about. We were going to talk about it, and we didn't. I could be wrong, but for anybody who's wondering what we're talking about when we're saying the roast, we were talking about the roast of Louis J. Gomez that happened at Skankfest a couple weeks ago, and like I'll listen back whether or not I did it or not. That's just one of my MOs. I repeat myself quite a bit, but I feel like we didn't get to talk about it last week, and like Dan and I had some loves and not loves about that roast, but we both loved Shane Gillis's performance.
Oh
God, literally,
like you got me going. I don't know if we did, but I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't remember.
Or I don't know, but we've.
I know for a fact we talked. We said we were going to talk about it before the show, but we did. I don't think we did, Jordan. But either way, like, it doesn't matter. We could still suck Shane's dick a little bit because like his fucking roast was so great. He was just like, "Hey, you know what? This is gay. Hey, you can't sell tickets, and that's fucking sad. Hey, you know those fucking dumb videos you do on YouTube? They're stupid and they're gay and they're dumb."
He went out and it looked like it sounded like it sounded like he didn't give a flying fuck about the roast. He did write stuff down, which Ari ratted him out later for, because he wanted it to come up to look like he didn't prepare at all. And just went up there and fucking killed. Yeah. And he was starting to say that shit on Rogan's podcast. And Ari called his ass out. He's like, "Fuck you. I saw your papers." All this other shit. Oh, it's so fucking funny. But
literally, Shane gets up on the stage. He gets up on the stage and starts it off with, he has two pieces of paper there. And he goes, I don't have a lot of this. I don't have a lot done for this because this is fucking gay.
That's a lovely joke. And then just fucking murdered. Like murdered. And like his burns weren't even that bad. It was his delivery on everything that made it sound like he was just killing them.
Kim's getting fat. Kim Condon's getting fat, and that's sad.
It's like random shit, dude.
Gas Network, more like Gas Not Work. Have you ever been on that fucking dumbass website?
Yeah, that's one of them. And then he talked about the
Astroworld.
The Astroworld tragedy, and said the only thing was more tragic is more Jews didn't die or something like that. It was something I can't remember exactly, but it was like a Holocaust joke for Ari because Ari's dad is a Holocaust survivor. But it was so good. It was so good overall. But that podcast, dude, that Rogan podcast, check it out. It's really funny right off the gate. It's not a normal Rogan podcast. The guys just take it over, and it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's great. That's always good to hear. It's probably going to be, 3 hours or something like that?
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Nice. I always appreciate a good, long Rogan fucking podcast. Like that, like one of those, like, naturally long episodes where, like, it's not
silly
like,
Billy the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it's not fucking forced silly goose time.
Yeah, Ron White was on it recently, too, and I tried listening to that. But it's not that I don't like Ron White because I love Ron White, but that it was just a kind of a boring podcast.
Yeah, I have to pick and choose when I dedicate a block of time to Ron White. Like, he's been on Kill Tony a lot lately, and like he was on last night, and that unfortunately kind of put me off of the episode. I just kind of didn't want to watch it because I love, like, that's like usually that has replaced my Monday night routine, and I just did not want to.
I love Ron White, but it's hard. So,
and also, like, so it's kind of funny is now he's sober, so like I love drunk Ron White, but I also love sober Ron White. But now when sober Ron White comes around, I have to like more pick and choose. So I don't know, which like it's kind of a one of those things where you're like, well, that's great. He's good for him. He's sober. He's getting his shit together. But then there's times where you're just like, oh, or like same thing with like Artie, or like I kind of miss drunk Artie Lang.
Right. I miss heroin, Artie. Hey,
hold on.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I got to plug in my computer.
Oh shit. I was gonna go into another podcast, but since he's not here, but anyway, if you guys watch this or listen to this anytime, I always talk about Mark Norman. Mark Norman is by far my favorite comedian at this time. Although Shane Gillis and Shane Gillis's his podcast is really good, but his comedy special that he released on YouTube like a month ago is absolutely killing it. You should check that out. I don't really know how to put a link to it, but since he's gone too, I've got to kill more time. Another podcast that I listened to this week was the Josh Potter Show. His guest is Ryan Long. Ryan Long is like he's from Canada, Canadian-based comic who moved to New York, and now is just killing it with all these New York guys. This is going to be super fucking fun because hopefully he can just jump back in. I think he does. I think he can. But there it is. But
Island boy.
So that Ryan Long podcast, I had no idea who Ryan Long was. I know, like, again, he's Canadian comic, moved to New York, and now he's like a New York comic and killing it in New York, I guess. But the Josh Potter Show was just on fire with him this week. It was absolutely amazing.
I still haven't heard a Josh Potter episode that's like I've given him multiple chances, and I haven't like heard an episode that has made me want to stick with it from the beginning to the end. And I'm sure many people have said that about this fucking show as well, so I totally understand. But I don't know, man. I miss the Roach Motel days. I miss those like first like couple episodes. Those fucking had me in like deep. Like they inspired our stupid 20-minute countdown thing that we do on the show sometimes. Like like I don't know. I don't know. Love Josh Potter.
It's no, it's good though. His last one is really, really good. I will admit that there have been some shitty ones, but the art we talked about the Are You Garbage with Josh Potter and how Potter's the king. That's how I know we talked about the roast last week because we talked about that one last week and how fucking the Potter Are You Garbage was probably one of the best Are You Garbages in the last couple of months.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I wanted to bring up the the last STC podcast. Was it called? You wait on lines, you get what you. If you wait in lines, you get what you deserve. Which is
I haven't listened to that one yet. I'll definitely do that tomorrow,
though. So Overtime Often, the co-host of the STC, the shit talking cunts podcast, who we love and support full blast on this show, hosted by Irish O'Neill. Overtime has an IG page dedicated to his collection of hats. Like the dude loves himself some like nice, fancy, limited edition collectors, flat brim, dad. Like I don't know if he does dad hats. All I know is he does like he likes nice collector hats, and it's something I've kind of sort of gotten into over the past couple of years. Like hats never really kind of fit me properly up until I started getting older. And I'm like, oh shit, dad hats. They don't look too bad on me, whatever. Um, but
Same.
there's a couple. I think once a month or twice a month, um, overtime will fucking come from Massachusetts to New York City, uh, to try and get these like limited release hats, and
Okay.
and literally made the trip for no reason and like waited online this whole like I mean, it's one of those things though. He's been very fortunate in the previous drops, but unfortunately him and Joey got online and waited for hours and hours and hours and hours. And I think I'm talking about like even like got online the night before kind of shit
Oh,
for hats. um
it's like the sneakerheads, though.
yeah, no, exactly. Not kinda. It's exactly like that shit. So yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes. Like, well, you know what? I remember when I used to do dumb shit like that, getting online, for like video games. I don't think I ever did it for sneakers because like the one pair of sneakers I ever wanted was a pair of Jordan 13s, like when I was older, and I knew the owner of the fucking sneaker store, so like I got them like a week before they got released to everybody else. So it was
And
like,
the only Jordans I've ever bought were the University of Michigan basketball Jordans from their first year.
well, there you go. I got the ones I got were the Carolina 13s. They're the Tar Heel colors.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but Tar Heels have been like with Jordan for a long time. Michigan just went like 3-4 years ago,
fair
5
enough.
years ago.
The sneakers I'm talking about were re-releases from sneakers
Okay.
that I wanted from when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, like again, they were the Jordan 13s, which was like back in the 90s. Like
I
I mean,
wish I knew anything about that stuff. I
yeah,
don't.
yeah, they were from fucking
I think
forever
they're
ago.
cool. Like I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah, they
cool.
were
Like
always cool to me,
sneakerheads are
but never
cool.
worth the amount of money that they were costing. I think the ones that I got, they were like 120, and I had to pay like an extra $40 because I got them like a week or two early, which to me was worth it. So I'd have to deal with possibly getting shot while waiting online to fucking get them on release day.
Yeah, but then like if you don't like, I don't get the like the sneakerhead shit. They just buy the
And then I
sneakers
lost
and they
them.
don't wear them, or do they wear them like once
Oh,
and then sell them?
so
Well,
one of the bigger sneakerheads in the world, like who loves sneakers as much as like any other big sneakerhead, but just happens to be a celebrity, is Fat Joe.
yeah,
And he has sneakers from that came out like back in the '90s and shit, and he'll like just keep them dead stock. Dead stock, for those of you who don't know, means never put on, and never like they've never touched the ground.
yeah,
Like they've never been on a foot, and they've never like been like stepped on as far as a sneaker. Um, and then on occasion, like he'll pull out like one pair that he has just been sitting there fucking forever. Just be like, you know what? It matches this outfit and it matches this, this event that I want to go to tonight. He'll put them on, like, walk around the house a little bit. But then the second he steps outside, like to get onto like asphalt, and like
Mhm.
he's about to get into the car, the entire bottom of the sole of the sneaker will separate from the top. So the rubber part will separate from the leather part because that glue, if you don't like if you don't use it and it just stays stagnant and
Yeah,
like I mean, like it doesn't experience like that whole like experiencing all the elements,
right.
it just dries, cracks, and separates.
Huh.
So like literally, like he's like pressing down on his fucking pivot foot to like get up into like his like big Escalade or whatever fucking giant SUV he's about to get into
Right.
because he's
He's a
Fat
fat
Joe.
motherfucker.
Yeah, and like literally, he like almost rolls his ankle out because like the whole bottom of his shoe just blows the fuck out. So yeah, like it's an interesting balance of like, well, yeah, maybe you have these dope ass sneakers from God knows how long ago, but what's the conditions you've kept them in? Like you basically have to like keep those older sneakers in like a humidor.
Yeah.
Basically like the sneaker equivalent of a cigar humidor. It's like it's gonna have that. It has to have that proper moisture balance, or
Right.
if it's just been sitting in your fucking closet or like garage extra your 5-car garage in Miami Beach for the past
Right.
fucking 20 years because you're Fat Joe and you don't know where else to store your giant collection of sneakers.
Right.
But chances are Fat Joe, like I said, him, like Pharrell Williams,
They don't. I see. There's They always buy the aftermarket shit like Pharrell does. Like he doesn't have them that he's just
yeah,
saying.
I
He
actually
like
didn't mean to
buys
say
it from
Pharrell. It was fucking what's his name? Mariah Carey's ex,
Jackson. Nope. Cannon.
Nick Cannon. He's another giant sneaker. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, what I was trying to say though is like, I bet him and Fat Joe have figured out the science of like
Oh,
how
I bet.
not to blow their fucking investments of sneakers from like the fucking 90s and 80s.
Yeah, but I mean, they're also rich as fuck. So
That's what I'm saying. They've been able to figure it out. Not these fucking trap gods from the hood, from fucking
yeah,
Louisiana,
yeah. No, I'm good.
from New Orleans.
You know what I do want though? Like, if I was ever gonna become a sneakerhead, I would do the fucking Reebok pumps and exclusively Reebok pumps from the '90s. Those were the coolest fucking shoes to
Those
have.
were dope. And the other ones that I wanted that were pumps, and they actually came back with them, was the Back to the Future ones. You see those?
Oh, yeah, I've seen the Back to the Future ones that
The
Nike has
self-lacing
that
ones.
tie themselves and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking someone had them and just wore them recently to an event to show them how they work and shit. I can't remember who. Like, and
Yeah.
I only know it from Reddit. Like, I don't know because I watch
I
shit.
think
But
those are like 10 grand or some fucking shit, man. There was like I remember there was like a viral video, God knows how many years ago, where it was like a dude with the prosthetic grandpa makeup, like went to a consignment sneaker shop and
mhm.
was like, "Hey, I bought these sneakers for my grandson, and he got a D in math, so I want to sell them because he doesn't deserve them." And then
No,
like the dude at the counter is like, "Yo, I need a manager." like,
yeah,
and then like the manager's like calling up his boss, and that boss is calling up his boss. Is like, "Do you know?" He's, "I think I paid $700 for these, and my grandson is a little twerp and he doesn't deserve them."
yeah.
It's fucking great. Uh, Chances are that was fake, though.
Right. Just like any of the Pawn Star shows and shit.
Yo, yeah, dude. Oh yeah, 100%. Dan, what's up, bro? You over here playing this fucking shitty ass Vanguard? Uh, you can get on Warzone with a bunch of your other homies. You can get on fucking Battlefield with me.
I
Actually,
don't have Battlefield.
I wouldn't recommend that. Um, but I'm just saying, like, how's Vanguard treating you, bro?
I like Vanguard.
I'm just so tired of that. I can't do the old timey fucking old fashioned guns.
It's
Ugh.
not that. I mean, they're not that bad. Like honestly, like they're pretty comparable to like an AK-47 and shit like that. Like, especially like if you're an assault rifle person, I like the assault rifles. I'm not a sniper. I will never use a sniper in any of the games. I hate them. Um, and I like the SMGs. SMGs are all pretty good.
I was
You
thinking
know,
about that recently, and I actually think about it a lot. How like I was a weapons specialist and like a marksman, when I was in the infantry. But like in a video game, sniping is just not where it's at. It's like,
it's
well,
not
why?
fun.
Yeah, like why would you do that if there's no real circumstances in video
Right.
games? Like fucking run and gun, baby. Fucking get in there, fucking get shot, get blown up, like
Yeah.
have fucking fun with that shit.
There's people though that do that still with snipers. and like they'll run and gun with snipers, and
Yeah.
that's cool. But I can't do that. They're way better than I am. I'm okay with saying that, but I'm also gonna say, "Fuck you." It's stupid.
I
I
don't.
get
Yeah,
died all
in Call of Duty and Battlefield, I will snipe a little more just because um the maps are just that much bigger. The
the time.
maps are huge. Like I have,
Doesn't seem fun. Just with
I
the
still have
big-
no, but dude, I'm guessing you haven't played that much Battlefield then. Like I'm serious. The maps are trihugic, bro. I have I have clips saved on my Xbox from like Battlefield 4, which was like 7 or 8 years ago. I'm talking
Okay.
about like sniper shots on people holding a shield that has like a little window on the fucking shield, and you can actually watch the bullet arc up and down into that little window. Fucking headshot. Like
Nice.
though, yeah, no. Like there was a period in time where Battlefield's motto was only on Battlefield or in Battlefield because like
Well,
only in Battlefield could you be flying a fighter jet and like have a fucking attack chopper following behind you. You can hit the eject button, pull out an RPG off your back, hit that chopper behind you, blow them up, and as your fucking fighter jet is falling and you're fucking falling, get back in that fighter jet and take off again.
right.
Yeah.
No, the physics in it are just fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's
It's like
not.
Just Cause 3, might as well be, or Just Cause 4.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it's more like Die Hard. If fucking John McClane can fucking jump off of a piece of falling highway onto the wing of a fighter jet, then this is possible as well. But yeah, the Renazuke is fucking crazy. I mean, there's just like literally Battlefield to me is playing lately like more like a movie, where you feel like you're in the
Yeah.
middle like of a cinematography fucking breakthrough. Fucking crazy, bro. Um, I'm looking forward to some of these fucking cheesy movies though, man. I think I'm gonna watch Charlie Brown Thanksgiving tonight.
Oh my god. Okay.
You don't like that shit, man?
No, dude. Did I hate all the holiday shit?
I'm gay for it, but like I mean,
I'll watch Elf.
okay,
Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
yeah.
I'll watch that. I'll watch
That's Santa.
a Christmas Story, and I'll watch Christmas Vacation.
Come on,
And that's it.
what about? Hold on.
Oh, and Muppets Christmas Carol.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. All of those, I like. For me, add to the list. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Arnold
Fucking-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Who said you could eat? Who said you could eat my cookies?
Ugh.
Come on,
Yeah.
like that's it's fucking
Oh,
great.
yeah, if that's on TV, I'll watch it. I won't.
I bought it. I bought it last Christmas for like $6.
Okay.
Dude, YouTube. People are like, you'd be surprised the shit you can buy and rent on YouTube.
Dude, that's how I got Elf. I got
Yeah.
Elf for free from fucking YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn it. I should have that for free then too. Fuck. But I know it's on Netflix. It's always on something. So like that's good. That one's on TBS for free. Yeah, man. I look forward to this time of year. I might watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Fuck
Dude, I don't like Tim Burton.
you.
Everybody
What the
else
fuck
Tim
is
Burton.
happening right
I don't
now?
like anything with Tim
What
Burton,
the fuck is that? My world is crumbling around me.
except for the 80s or late 80s, early 90s fucking Batman movies.
You need more of something in your life, is all I'm gonna say. There's not enough some things in your life, and some of those things can happen for you if you need them. Just let me know. You out of your mind. Who the fuck says that? I don't like Tim. What is wrong with you?
Tim Burton?
What?
Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, great movie.
It's like a halfway okay movie, yeah.
It's all right. You know what? I'm gonna say it is a bit forced. It is a bit forced.
But the Batman movies were fucking great until George Clooney was in it. And I don't know if Batman was
okay.
by Tim Burton.
Nobody wanted to see Batman's nipples. I understand.
Well, and then like the over to the top, Mr. Freeze. And when dude, it was a horrible fucking
Everybody chill.
it's fucking horrible. It's one of the worst movies. It's definitely the worst Batman movie. With
yeah.
But I'm looking. You know what I'm really looking forward to?
What's up?
I got two. Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see that so bad, but I don't know that I'll go to the theater to see it. I think I might wait, but Paul Rudd's in it, and I've only seen like 2 Paul Rudd movies that sucked. So
list them.
What?
What Paul Rudd movies suck?
That My Idiot Brother.
That sucked.
Was one of them. And then there's another one. Basically,
it wasn't the worst though. Don't
like
tell me like Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
No, it was like Dinner for Schmucks or something like that.
Was he in that?
Or Role Models with Sean William Scott.
You fucking shut the fuck up. Role Models was amazing.
No.
How dare you?
It might be that one. I don't know. He's got to come.
How dare you?
Out of all of his movies, that one sucked. Like you got to pick 2. I just said a couple, and the only one that came.
We here at Perfectly Misfit,
My Idiot Brother.
We at Perfectly Misfit do not endorse and condone all of the opinions related from Daniel Webb Incorporated.
That's fine. But I'm really looking forward to that. And then obviously Spider-Man No Way Home.
Nice. Oh yeah, I saw that commercial or preview.
And then Morbius.
That looks fucking dope. Little Doc Ock going to be popping up in there.
Dude, like Sinister Six, all of them right now. Like if you,
I got to rewatch that fucking preview. Guess who I'm going to see this weekend? Comedy.
Big J. Okerson.
Female.
Nikki Glazer.
There it is. Wow. Obviously, you know
serious?
You know, like the 3 females that I would go watch.
No, I totally guessed. I knew it wasn't Schumer. I would do Glazer, Christina P, and then what's the Roastmaster girl? The old lady. She's old now. She used to be Lisa Lampanelli.
I was gonna say Lisa Lampanelli, but I think she's stopped. I think now she's
I don't know what she does. I know she lost a lot of fucking weight.
Yeah, she stopped performing and is now a motivational speaker.
That's weird, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, yes and no.
I mean, she I don't know. I've seen one of her comedy specials. I swear I have. But
a legend.
Her only really and not her only. Let me rephrase that. She was the best female roaster, I think, and like out of everyone. And Glazer would be the second best.
Yep, 100%.
So, and the worst was Whitney, I think.
Yep.
I mean, of comedians on there, not like just women in general going.
No, 100% female comedians, but like, yeah, Whitney was always fucking pretentious. It's just like that's one place you're not. You have to like find your balance of pretension, in my opinion. What do I know? I'll never. I'll never be on a dais, but like still.
I like Whitney. I like her comedy. I hate her podcast. I've never made it through more than 10 minutes in one of her episodes.
Was about to say the same thing. I've never made it more than through more than 10 minutes.
Well,
maybe that's why I didn't get along with my ex. She was so like Whitney. Oh God!
Sarah Silverman killed it on the roast too. She only did a couple. Like
yeah. Actually, I forgot. Like because she hasn't done them. She hasn't done like the later ones, like the past like fucking 5-10 years. But yeah, whenever she did fucking pop up, God, I love Sarah. That was one of my early, or I guess not early, but like my generation of female comedian crush. God damn, she was so fucking cute.
So hot so back in the day.
So funny.
And not that she's not. I mean, she is now, but she's just way too political, too politically involved, and it went completely gross.
Between her, like 2 comedians who I'm like really sad that they're getting so heavy with their politics. her and John Leguizamo. Like John Leguizamo just won't.
Fucking Sid the Sloth.
What? Yeah,
Sid the
yeah.
Sloth?
The Pest.
Yeah.
Yeah, The
Dude,
Pest.
The Pest is one of the shittiest best movies ever.
I love that movie so much.
Oh my god.
Dude,
the opening song when him in the shower and shit.
I'm in the mood to scam simply because I can.
Yeah. Just so fucking funny. He's so underrated. And
so underrated.
In his
I'm
anyway, sorry.
To this day, I will never stop thanking my mom for introducing me to him super young. Like I watched Spick-O-Rama. I watched I got to see at least 2, maybe 3 of his one-man Broadway shows.
Oh, nice.
Thanks to my mom. My mom and his mom are homies. They're part of a same organization called 100 Hispanic Women, like for empower Latinos. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So that's always been a cool little oh yeah, John. I know John. I don't know John. Yeah. But either way, I've been able to go to I got to see I think it was called Spick-O-Rama.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I think it was on
a comedy special too.
Yeah, it was that one and the one before that and after that. And then I saw his his last one about the history of Hispanic culture or some shit like that. I don't know. It's it's like a one-man special about Latinos in war or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah. That was fucking interesting, kind of a little slow and just boring. And
he's one of my favorite side characters in the John Wick movies.
Yeah. The mechanic? Yeah. Yeah, the owner of the chop shop.
Dude, Empire, he was fucking the shit in Empire.
Oh god, the movie Empire.
Yeah. But fuck, I was going with this. Who do you think is the best roaster? I guess overall, who's the best roaster for the Comedy Central roast?
Besides the Roastmaster General.
You think Jeff Ross is better than Greg Giraldo?
Wait, didn't Greg Giraldo die? I thought you were talking about.
He's dead. He's dead.
I thought. No. Besides Giraldo, I guess would be number 1, but for me, it's Colin Quinn.
Colin Quinn's a shit.
Yeah, Colin Quinn is, for those of you who know me, know that
he's a straight up only a huge New York Boston guy though.
Yeah, he is what people call the comedian's comedian. So if you don't know him, you might find his shit to be a little too dry. But any comedian who hears that Colin Quinn is performing, and they can take 10 minutes out of their day to go watch, they will fucking stop what they're doing to go watch Colin Quinn perform.
And he's super friendly with all the clicky comics in fucking New York.
Yeah. I
don't know about the Skanks. But I know Chrissy D, Giannis, and the Sal dude. Yep. All the major New York comics, he's really good friends with them. But I don't know if he's friends with the Skanks.
Yeah, he's cool with them. They know him. I don't know if Colin Quinn's been on Legion of Skanks yet.
I don't think so. I know they walked David Tell.
Yeah, but David Tell pumps in and out. He doesn't give a shit about anything. He'll be back for sure.
Oh, David Tell, he's the fucking goat. By the way, there's no one better than David Tell.
You do know that's why I don't do stand-up comedy anymore, right?
No.
Yeah. So I did stand up for a while. I did open mics for a while. I hosted I covered for Zach and Miko on a show at the Stand. And I did another show, and fucking Dave Attell popped in, and I saw him in the back of the room, and I got so into my own fucking consciousness. I ate the biggest bag of dicks that can ever be manufactured.
Yeah.
And I still have been in my own head ever since then. I'm just I don't deserve to be on stage. I should never have been on stage in the first place. I'm a piece of shit. I fucking suck. I suck. I suck.
Did he talk to you at all after?
Nope.
Or no?
No, he didn't talk to me that day, but I ran into him afterwards, like months later, with another comedian who actually is a touring comedian who was a homie of mine, and we were hanging out, and we were actually like just going to go see or trying to go see Ari before he was filming his last special. He was just like at a club in New York City, like working out his special, and we heard about it, and we were like trying to sneak in with my buddy's pool because he is open for Dave Attell, and we run into Dave Attell while he's there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Shane?" Oh, I should have said that. Now what are you doing here? And not. God damn it. God damn it. Not SNL Shane. But anyway, he didn't recognize me. And like didn't mention anything about my shitty set, and like was talking to my other buddy, like bringing up shit, and like my other buddy happens to be sober. So if that tells you, definitely throws you off, it's definitely not the other Shane from SNL. And he bought me a fucking drink. I was like, fucking Dave Attell bought me a goddamn whiskey. I was like, because Dave Attell is now sober.
Yeah, he's been sober for like a decade now.
Yeah. So like that was like a huge fucking deal. But then he also got us into that Ari show, which is fucking great.
Nice.
Dave Attell is a great fucking dude. But yeah, that's my story about why I don't get on stage anymore, even though everybody tells me I fucking should, and I regret every time that I don't. Either way, we were talking about TV shows.
Movies, I think, in general.
Yeah, TV shows, movies. That's our last segment of the show. I'm trying to think of what else I might have watched. Oh, Res Dogs. Did I bring that up already or no?
No, but I think I've seen I've seen clips of it on Reddit, where the guy's like, this one Indian dude's like talking to, I don't know where the context of it. He's just asking if he was like, this Indian was part of like one of the big battles, and he's like, he said like a story about how his horse like tripped and fell and landed on him and killed him and shit, like, and he just like every time he talked he'd like crow and shit. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah,
but
there's where's
that on?
Res Dogs. I found it on Hulu. Let's triple check here. What channel it was on originally? I don't remember originally.
It's gotta be a Canadian show.
It definitely comes off as a Canadian show for sure. But like I know
if it's on IFC.
Yeah, so I feel like the character you're talking about is like an apparition, like more like a spirit guide kind of thing. Reservation Dogs. It was on FX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like Dave. I've never seen Dave. I've always wanted to.
Oh, dude. I haven't gotten into like the second season, but I will tell you this much right now. You will love Dave. I think that's on FX as well. And it has Andrew Santino in a couple episodes.
Right.
Dude, that and I'm Dying Up Here, which I think that's on like Showtime. But
right.
If I need to get you the link for that, I'll get you covered. No problem.
No, well, you're going to have to do that.
But, dude, Dave is great. But no, so Reservation Dogs is about a couple of Indian reservation kids who are just like, they're in a crew. They're a little fucking gang or crew, whatever you want to call them. They're a little mischievous, fucking little scamps, fucking up to no good. But ultimately, it's like they're up to no good because they're trying to get out of that life. If you know anything about reservations, there's usually not a lot of like positivity, and a lot of people just doing whatever they have to do to scrape by and do whatever they can to fucking make ends meet. So yeah, it's a great fucking show. It's unassuming. The last like 2 episodes, Bill Burr pops up.
Oh no shit!
And like,
hold
and
on.
the first,
I'm interrupting, but I'm interrupting with a purpose. Fucking 2 months ago, the star of Reservation Dogs was on fucking Tiger Belly.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Well, I was about to say, and then in the first like 2-3 episodes, Bobby Lee plays the doctor.
No fucking way. I gotta
Yeah.
watch it now.
Yeah, Bobby Lee plays the doctor, like, because like on reservations, I feel like they have like that like universal health care, like kind of like Canada shit, where like you just show up and you know they have to take care of you kind of shit. And Bobby Lee plays like the doctor who does everything. I won't spoil much else than that, but like yeah, it's fucking great, dude. Yeah. And you know what? Without even spoiling it, Bill Burr plays the dude who teaches driving lessons, like high school driving lessons. You know, like so, like it's a great fucking show.
So
and I'm gonna say this much here. And Bill Burr's character does a lot more than just teach driving lessons. There's some real scandalous shit. Just so you don't think like it's gonna be some boring shit. Well, Bill Burr just teaches people to go left and right. No. He teaches lessons for about 3 minutes to 2 minutes, and shit goes real sideways.
I canceled my YouTube TV subscription.
Do that. Oh yeah. No, I have YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I have YouTube Premium, but I'm gonna do the
I don't know.
The Hulu TV.
Hulu, I mean, the YouTube TV was like good for like 4 months when Cobra Kai first came out, and it still even wasn't really worth it then.
Well, I did it because I only did it for football season, but I heard a rumor that Hulu's gonna. I don't know if you knew, but Hulu last year did a full year of normal Hulu for $2 for Black Friday. Well, I heard on Black Friday this year they're going to include the Hulu TV, all of it with the bundle, ESPN Plus, all that shit for like $32.
Yeah, we're paying $9.99 still, and we have everything.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
So. Yeah, no, I've been watching my my hockey. I get all my Rangers through Hulu.
Is it like a replay or is it live?
Live, baby boy.
Okay.
Yeah. That's I don't give a shit about football, you know me, but I'm getting my hockey, baby. So that's
after next week, next week. This coming Saturday, it's a Michigan-Ohio State game. Until bowl season, I don't give a fuck about football. Nice. But this is like a playoff game before the playoffs. So hopefully Michigan beats Ohio State because Ohio State suck. No, they don't suck. They're actually really good. But
I was going to say, you're about to get your ass whipped by Ohio State. Talking shit.
Dude, Ohio
State. Talking all that shit. Ohio State going to come out of nowhere.
A little quick talking shit. I just said.
They're going to fucking leave you out there like some island boys. Going to get that ass whipped up. Gonna get that ass whipped up and left on a 40-yard line
after Michigan wins. So I said for the Michigan State game, Michigan State ends up beating Michigan, which wasn't like one of the best games that they've had in a long time. I'm not salty about it.
But
I'm disappointed, but I'm not salty.
You're like, so I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed, right? So I'm not going to talk shit about the Ohio State game yet, but I want to. So because I hate Ohio State. Michigan's my favorite team, but my other favorite team is whoever's playing Ohio State because fuck Ohio State and everything, every sport, everything. So that's a big game. After this, if Michigan wins, then I'll care more about it. But after this game, I won't watch anything else. So I'm already done with the football season. I don't give a fuck about the football seasons. The Lions still don't have a fucking win. They're 9-1. They have a tie. They have a tie versus the Steelers.
I don't have a heavy investment in like right now I'm in hockey. Hockey is my shit. I don't have a heavy investment in any real team. I love my Rangers, but they're kind of like in between another random season where we're not sure where they're gonna go.
Right.
But
Wasn't it super early in the season to start or worry about?
you notice patterns. But one thing that's I'm happy about is the Avalanche are looking great. Colorado Avalanche, fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm happy that I'm sad that I moved to a town where we don't have great baseball because I love my baseball. For those of you who know, like, I fucking grew up next to Yankee Stadium majority of my life. Mom still lives over there, and I moved over here, and the Rockies are not that great. But god damn, the Avalanche are fucking awesome. And this week, I believe the Avalanche fucking faced up with the Seattle Kraken again, which is the new hockey team.
New expansion team, right?
Who are supposed to be Fuego. I wasn't worried about them. I thought they were going to be the new fucking Las Vegas Knights. I thought they're going to be.
Oh yeah, Knights are good their first season.
Oh yeah, first two seasons.
Oh, I thought this is their third season. This season.
No, I think they're more like in their fourth now. Okay. I could be wrong, but like their first two seasons, they were fucking rock and rolling, and they were contenders the last two as well. Right. Yeah, they every time they play the Avs, god damn, it was ugly. They literally had to pull their goalie when it went up to 4-0.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should make you check out the Red Wings, so then I don't have to.
I'm going out to Washington in April to watch. I believe it's going to be the Ducks versus the Kraken.
Okay.
Out in Washington.
Are the Ducks good?
No, but I have a feeling they might still beat the Kraken.
I mean, whatever. No offense to the expansion team, but anything that comes out of Seattle, except for grunge music, sucks. So, no.
I'm actually considering bringing my own weed to a legal weed state because I hear the weed's not even that great.
But no, I see. I say I'm a Red Wings fan, but I haven't watched hockey since Steve Yzerman retired. You know, like the last time. Like
that's been a while, bro.
Yeah, like 2004, 2005, somewhere in there. Yeah, since I'm not lying. The last full season I watched was the last time the Red Wings won the Stanley Cup.
Wow.
And I barely watched it.
That was like 90s?
No, like 2004.
Okay, early 2000s.
Right. Yeah, 2004, 2005. I don't know. Somebody could probably correct me, but I don't care enough to really fact check it. Yeah. But that's when I stopped watching.
Wow.
So, because for a while, dude, the Red Wings were the fucking Yankees of hockey. So, and then they put the salary cap on.
Oh, you mean the Red Sox?
Huh?
Nothing.
No, but Yankees bought all their championships. And so
you mean like that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so did the Red Wings. They bought all their championships.
Hey, we got the money.
Hey, it's a championship, and you
got the money. If you got the money, whatever.
Right.
So, I remember growing up, Jim Brewer had a whole bit about like how like the Yankees were the mafia of baseball. They literally just like go into your organization, kicking the. All right, we're taking your fucking best right-handed fucking batter, your best right-handed pitcher. We're giving you a fucking catcher from Cuba and a right fielder from Mexico. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially what the Red Wings used to do. They did it with the Russians, and then they had the Swiss. So, and the Russians, obviously, they all won championships, and then the Swiss won championships. So
that's hilarious.
But yeah, man.
You want to wrap it up here, Dan?
Yeah, we should wrap it up. An hour and 10 minutes. I think we're good.
Looking
An
like a
hour
good
and 10
fucking-
minutes. We didn't mention Corey Castle one fucking time.
Yeah, no, I mentioned him in like at the 9-minute mark.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think you actually said his name. I think you said we didn't mention something about a friend of ours, but didn't say.
I think I did. Who cares? Fuck Corey. That
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
asshole.
Corey. Irish
Yeah.
O'Neil. Fuck that guy too.
Yeah, fuck Ani Moosh. fuck pork rinds.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, fuck ramen. Ramen is just the worst in the world.
Yeah,
You know, fuck it all, man. But do us a favor if we can ask one favor, just tell somebody you love them. That's the one thing that we really want to drive home every fucking week. We're different. We're not perfect, but we're perfectly misfit. And from me and Dan, we love you. Thanks for tuning in every week.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.